Hello, I'm the CoolBanana and welcome back to more Terraria Master Mode. In the last episode we defeated the Brain of Cthulhu and got this wonderful, chap. And, yeah, in this episode we are going to be building ourselves a jungle town, including, and hopefully getting our Jungle Pylon. Now, last episode we also got Meteor, I just knocked something off my shelf, lovely. We got Meteor armor as well, which is very nice, but, yeah, anyway, if I go ahead and... Oh, you're so annoying. Go away, vines. Make my life hell. Go on, vines. Get. There we go. Alright, is it now? There you go. Yay. Alright. But, yeah. Now, if you remember from earlier episodes, I actually, half built a jungle bridge that I didn't actually end up continue building. Now, what I've actually done is I've gone ahead and got rid of that, restarted, and built a new jungle bridge. And I've also got the foundations ready for us to sort of build on, to build the houses. Now, I have two house designs in mind, one of which is going to be like 2 rooms, maybe, and then the other one's going to be like 3 or something. I don't know, maybe another 2. But one of them's actually going to be, how do I put it, my base, in a way. Now, this 15 block area I'm stood in here is where I'm going to be doing the foundation for the other house. Now, but that's the second house, so I probably won't do that one on camera. But the main house is this one over here. Now, as you can see, I've also got a little, the start of a stilt built. I'm not sure if that's going to be the final design. Might change around a little bit, but you can, yeah. That's what I thought, Puff Daddy. I don't know where that came from. Oh, go away, creature! Yeah, shoo. Alright, so now if we can go back to building the damn jungle house. Now I've boxed myself in a small area, so all the annoying little enemies can't get on my nerves. Yeah, anyway, my basic idea for this is to use both shadewood and rich mahogany, because shadewood's kind of like a virtual, a vertical is the word I'm looking for there. There you go. A vertical rich mahogany, in a way. Now, I know it has the lines on it. Now, as you can see there, for some reason, the lines aren't there. I think it's because it's connected to blocks. I'm not sure. But if I get rid of it, then they go... I don't know. It's confusing, okay? But, anyway, my basic idea for the actual stilts is to be... maybe something like, oh, gotta get rid of all this wood, dirt, whoa, god, fucking, I'll be right back. Well, I've got rid of pretty much all the back wall that's gonna be in my way for now. I'll get rid of the rest of it after I finish the build. And a thunderstorm started, which is absolutely fantabulous, can I just say. Couldn't be happier about that. But anyway, here's my plan, is to use some shade wood, going up like this. I think there's only gonna be 3 high here. Then maybe grab some rich mahogany like this and sort of add like a, I don't know, sort of like a log cabin sort of effect-ish, I guess. Of course, it doesn't look quite right at the moment, but obviously I'm going to be painting it all the same color, hopefully. Now, the closest I can find to get shade wood the same color as rich mahogany is to paint it red, but, I've painted it brown for some reason. I don't know why I did that in my brain. Red. There you go. But as you can see, it is a tad bit darker, and there isn't necessarily a way, I don't know, to get rich mahogany that kind of colour. Because if you put brown on it, it goes brown, as you'd expect. But then it kind of takes away from the jungle aesthetic. In a way, anyway. It takes away from the jungle look. I think I like using brown rich mahogany for sort of regular log cabins and stuff. Now, if you add orange on, obviously it makes it more vibrant, but then it makes the shade wood more dull. Why? It's like, ugh. There you go. You put a bit of brown paint on the shade wood, it goes the same color as... yeah, you might as well just put it all brown. It looks right brown. That's about as close as I can get. But anyway, I was thinking as well if I then... Alright, so I figured out my design for the stilts. I'm quite happy with this. Now, Obviously, I need to paint it all brown, and this boxing off the enemies is honestly, like, one of the best ideas I've had. Now, I'm not too happy about having this be brown, to be honest. I would have preferred it be the rich mahogany colour, because I do prefer that colour. I'm not sure if it looks better on actual shadewood blocks. I'll have a look a sec. Nah, it's the same kind of thing. Savage. Because if you paint it deep red, I have tried that too. It's a bit too much. You know what I mean? So if there could be an additional paint added called Vibrant Red, that would be very nice. But let's just paint it brown for now. It's decent enough. Still looks kind of jungly, I suppose. I can also add some foliage to make it look a little bit nicer. I think that's the right word. I've painted the dirt block brown. No, that needs to be stopped. Ah! There you go. Alright, so I think I've actually found a nice incorporation of shadewood into this build while keeping the rich mahogany colour. Pretty much, I've used the shadewood almost as like an accent point in a way, so you can also sort of like add a bit of depth and like, I don't know. You almost add a bit of depth to a build with it in a way, so like, I can't add it, say, down there because it'll obviously have that sort of fence effect to it, but if I were to add it on the vertical post, actually looks pretty good. So hang on a sec, let me just like this, say, and then I were to paint this red. See, now that adds a bit of depth to the actual rich mahogany in like some sense, if that makes sense. Alright, that was a funny sentence, okay. 10 out of 10 me, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and build this pillar here. It's going to look very similar to this one, except obviously it's going to need to be a little bit thicker. So yeah, I'll see you in a sec. Alright, so that's the actual pillars complete. I haven't actually done the foundation, but I haven't had a thought for how I want that yet, so I'm going to save that until after the video. But anyway, now it's time for me to start building the actual, you know, house section. That's going to be a little bit annoying with all these enemies knocking around. Can I just say I'm really happy with my guesswork that these are the exact same height. I honestly just winged it. And it turned out for the best, so that's good. Anyway, I'm going to want this to come out sort of over... I want it to overlook this little pond here, but not too much, sort of maybe halfway across. So, like that. We'll use the dirt as a stopping point. How about that? That sounds good. But for the actual house itself, what I was thinking is have it sort of start over here. So, alright, so I've kind of got a wall design I'm pretty happy with. Other than maybe this one rich mahogany block here. I think that I prefer that as shadewood, to be honest. Just keep a bit of consistency, but yeah, I do quite like the way that looks, so I'm going to try and incorporate this along the rest of the build as sort of like a roof pattern and stuff. So, here we go. If we go along like this. Now, a nice little trick here. If you want to keep a constant line like this, just constantly push E. Now, I do want to change the levels a little bit. I want it to be... I'm thinking if it maybe gets higher over this side, it might look a little bit weird, but I would like there to be two balconies, maybe one going further than the other. That would be pretty interesting. I think I'll have it going up sort of at this pillar here, and that seems like a nice logical place to get it. Right. Oh, a blood moon's rising. That is just fabulous. Alright, so the blood moon's gone, and I've kind of got a mock-up for what I plan to have the balcony, what I, like, you know, how I want to have the balcony to look. That's not English, but you know what I mean. But anyway, now I've got the basic layout for the house done. What I'm going to go ahead and do is finish off building the roof and getting the interior ready for decorating. So I will see you in a sec once I've finished doing that. Alright, so I went ahead and designed the rest of the jungle house. I haven't done the actual interior decorations or anything, but I have got the basics of the room laid out. Now, it doesn't look the best on the map, I know, because red paint shows really vibrantly, but like, if we actually teleport over there, and yeah, I was looking at the bestiary for which NPCs actually like the jungle, and the painter and the dryad that are the ones we have that actually like the jungle at the moment. I know for a fact the witch doctor's going to like the jungle, but I'm going to need to beat Queen Bee first, so that's hassle. But I'm glad I'm not going to have to make this trek to the jungle and to the Crimson every single time I want to go there now. This would have been nice for the Brain of Cthulhu, but if any of you have beaten Queen Bee before Brain of Cthulhu in Master Mode, please inform me, and please let me know. Oh yeah, this is the second house I built. I ended up building like this one before I went to the other one, just so I had a basic idea of the look I wanted to go for, so to speak. But anyway, if we cross the bridge here, yeah, the space gun isn't the best thing in the world for jungle bats. I'm really bad at hitting them. But ta-da! Now, can I just say I'm really happy with this? But yeah, this dirt pillar isn't going to be there forever. That's obviously going to be a regular pillar. But yeah, I am really happy with how this build has turned out. It is absolutely brilliant. I love it so much. It's definitely like my favorite build that I've done. But as you can see, I've got a load of decorations in my inventory ready to put in here. So, oh no, I didn't want to do that. I've got some a shadewood door put down there, but get rid of the torch, whack the bar down, and then we'll grab some bar stools like so. Then I will actually have a shadewood lantern in here, and a shadewood lantern, not there. There. Alright, so my mild OCD has really got the better of me. I had to make the other shadewood lantern. I could not live with one hanging there. Just, no, it's wrong. It is wrong. I don't care what you say. But I'm going to go ahead and put this lovely little bench down there just for a nice outside decoration. I'll do a bit more with that off camera. But now we want to go ahead and place the actual tables and chairs down. Hopefully some NPCs will decide to move in immediately. That would be lovely. But anyway, we'll have one table and one chair. We can have two chairs, actually. So that's nice. We'll do that there. So this is one room, I imagine. Then if we whack a table, say there. Alright, so this is the decoration I've got for now for in this room. I also plan to put a bed in here. I'm thinking about having it sort of like up here, so it's almost like a high sleeper sort of thing. That would be really cool. But I'm going to need to get some bamboo, whatchamacallits first. Bamboo platforms. There you go, that's what I want to do. I was doing a hand gesture to signify a vertical line, as if you could actually see my face. Like, yeah, big brain. I'm so smart. I love it. But anyway, what am I trying to do here? Right, that's what I want. Bamboo. We'll make that back from the fences. Alright, so now we're back at the house. The main thing I want to do is make the bed. So I believe it's like, I don't know, I'm going to make 10. It might be 5. Probably 5. But a shadewood bed. Shadewood sofa. It's almost like the Chippy's couch, but, you know, the bad knockoff version. But anyway, I want this shadewood bed. Yum, yum. Thank you very much. Right, so this means we are going to have a second base, which is going to be absolutely awesome. First thing we need to do, obviously, is move the NPCs in so that they, you know, appreciate the amazingness and the fact that I've made this build look like just a basic wooden box again. And that was my favourite build up until this episode, but nope, but blown it out of the water with my own unrecognised, by me I mean, my own self-unrecognised skill. I don't realise I'm actually pretty decent at building. I'm no Chaos, I'm no Fury, you know, none of the big builders, I'm nothing like that, but like, I'm better than Chippy at building. That's cheeky, but yeah, I think I am probably better than Chippy at building. Not at playing the actual game though. I've never beaten Supreme Calamitous. I've never even played Calamity Mod. I'm too scared. And I feel like this could do with some back wall as well. It feels a bit barren at the moment. Or maybe a, sorry about that creaking. That's me on my old chair. And there was a humming for a second there. That was my computer. Pushed up against the leg of my, well, I could call it a desk, but in reality it's the dresser that I'm using as a desk. But yeah. Oh, I'm so brilliant, aren't I? I'm just the best. Okay, right. That is really annoying. Oh, that is going to annoy me beyond belief. Oh, well. Bang. Oh, yes. It works. Spawn point set. Yes. Now, if this isn't the best base I've ever seen, then I don't know what is, you know? It's just amazing. I love this. Like, honestly, so much. I'm proud of what I've done. And I'm not one to, you know, usually comment on my own achievements like this. You know, I'm not one to say, yes, I'm brilliant. But yes, I'm brilliant. Oh, now I need iron. Oh. Right. Let's move the NPCs in. Oh, God. Mario. It's not your name. But you can go there. Rose Lavia. You can go there. Now then. Spawn point removed. There you go. Right, let's go. Teleport away. Right. Now. Oh, God. Bloody jungle. I need to sort that Sky Island out so bad. Iron. That's what I want. I want to make chests. Alright, so this will be the last time that we have to run back to the jungle. I don't know how many times you guys have seen this in this episode. I mean, it's probably most of the episode is me talking while running back to the jungle, but still, you can feel my pain for once. This is what I had to go through while I was building that jungle like bridge. And the thing is, I had to build underwater, and that was not fun. Building underwater is not fun. Drain it. Just drain it, honestly. And put it back, you know what I mean? Drain it and put it back. It's not worth it. It's not. Honestly, I've lost brain cells at how bad that this was. It was very taxing on the old mental health, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so we are back at the jungle. I am gonna bung these chests down. I decided to go for regular chests. I just guessed that they're probably going to be the best option, to be honest. Because I couldn't see any other chests that really piqued my interest. And I wanted this to also have some sort of storage area. So I'm just going to put a couple chests down. Hopefully they'll go down there. Alright, so it's now nighttime. I decided to sleep in the bed so it speed up time a little bit. That's been a really useful feature. I'm so glad they've added that in. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run away quickly. And now I'm going to Magic Mirror straight back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Lady and gentlemen. And the Jungle Pylon, there it is. Yum. Alright, let's put this. Now, do I put this here or do I put it on the roof? The roof kind of looks perfect. Nope, it's not big enough. So I'm going to put it down here. Alright, there you go. That is fantabulous. I'm really happy with that. Honestly, this is my favourite build I've ever done by far. It's not quite finished yet, obviously. I'll do this pillar in a second. Obviously, I'm going to sleep through nighttime because of bleh. But, yeah, what we're going to be doing in, like, main part of this episode, because I imagine this has only been about 10 minutes because of all the cutting so far, is we're going to be going through the jungle and finding a queen bee hive. And if we've got time, I'll also build up a quick little queen bee arena, similar to how I've done this, and sort of cut to when I've built a bit and explain what I've done and why I've chose to do it. Because that's kind of the way I prefer doing build videos. I'm not sure if it's the most exciting way of building in Terraria, but I'm not sure I'd be good at an actual build video or build tutorial, to be honest. But, and I would say I'm not good enough at editing to do speed ups, but that's a very easy thing to do in editing. I haven't educated myself enough on the basics of editing. I'm very good at like pretty in-depth stuff like keyframing and stuff, but I never took the time to actually learn the basic stuff like speed ups and stuff. Well, at least for my new program, which is DaVinci Resolve. Anyway, so that means I am going to need to practice that a little bit before I actually start doing it in episodes. Now, I am going to struggle to build this pillar a little bit because I haven't got any rich mahogany. But I will go and grab some if I need to. Let's just build this one right on down, like so. Oh yes, Dryad's Blessing. It's a populated area. I'm not on my own. You don't understand. Being on my own, building in the jungle is the most miserable thing. Even having NPCs around is so nice, or having a pylon nearby. You know, it's so nice knowing that I can just teleport somewhere if I need to get there. It's such a comforting feeling. It's really strange. But if I do that, and then... There we go. Ah, some rich mahogany right here. Okay, that's brilliant, actually. Let's just mine this boy right on up. Woo! Alright, so I'd say that's the build finished. That's quite nice. I'm pretty happy with this. Probably my favourite build I've done. I am going to go ahead and clear out these background walls in a sec, but anyway, yeah, that's probably going to be sort of the end of this first half. I'm going to, because it's getting quite late as I'm recording this, I'm going to record the second half tomorrow and edit edit this video tomorrow. Hopefully, well, it will be out tomorrow. I will make sure it is out tomorrow. I will, yeah. But, yeah, I'm going to save Exploring the Jungle for tomorrow because I am a little bit tired. So, yeah, I will see you in a sec. Alright, so it's a new day in, well, for me and kind of in Terraria, I imagine. I've had a nice sleep. I'm feeling good about myself. So let's get on with what we're doing today. Now, I had a look in the comment section. And Pudding informed me of the water bolt. This pylon isn't in the correct, but you're lying. Right, so I've had to go for the old school method of removing my spawn point and magic mirroring because the painter decided it'd be a good idea to move into the forest. He doesn't like the forest. Knob. Oh, what is it? Because this is a jungle. Ugh. Right, you know what? I'm going to deal with this a second. Just going to make this small enough, and then I'm going to block it off with stone. There we go. Right, my pylons work again. That's lovely. I'm going to go ahead and set my spawn point back to over here. Now, if you're wondering why the vines have grown so long, it's simply because I ended up sleeping in the bed for about 2 days waiting for all this stuff to grow. Because usually I'm terrible with foundations. I'll start them, but I'll never finish them. So I decided to go ahead and finish them before, you know, I decided to do anything else. But anyway, what side is my temple, not my temple, my dungeon actually on? It's on this side, okay. Did I have a look before? I think I might have, but I'm not sure. It's just books. What candle? Alright, so I think I may have already looked in the dungeon. But I am going to go ahead and have another look a sec. But if it turns out I have already been down there to look for a water bolt, then I will cut this out. If I haven't, then I will see you at the dungeon. Alright, so we're at the dungeon. Now, which book was it that's a water bolt? I can't quite remember. Now, this one is what the water bolt looks like in actual sprite form. But that's not the one you look for, I don't think. But while we're looking for this, I just, yeah, I want to say there isn't going to be much in terms of boss progression for the... Ah! He comes down so quick, what the hell? That is mad. Jesus. Alright, well, it doesn't look like we can get a water bolt. He literally comes in the second you go in there now. That is insane. I can't say I disagree with that change, though. The water bolt is a very good weapon, you know. So, yeah, but I would have really liked to have had it, not gonna lie. But anyway, I'm going to wait until it's daytime, and then we're going to go ahead and explore through the underground jungle and look for some Queen Bee Hives, because she's going to be the next boss we take on. I was saying that there isn't going to be much in terms of boss progression in these next couple of episodes. We will be fighting, hopefully we'll be attempting Queen Bee next episode. But I do also want to focus on getting pylons done and stuff. Right, I need to shut this door. But, yeah, so anyway, I'll be right back once it's daytime, and I'll see you in a sec. Alright, now I've got a bit of a problem on my hands. Now, while I was sorting through my inventory before we're going to go ahead and go explore the jungle, I noticed I've somehow lost my meatball. And I have no idea where it's gone. That's the weirdest sentence I've ever said in my life. I know, I'm just going to gloss over that. But I have no idea where it is. I can't find it in any chest. I must have dropped it somewhere, and then without realizing I must have quit out, because I can't find it anywhere. It's just completely gone. Where's my meatball? No. There's like, I've got 12 crimtane as well. I'm not gonna be able to craft another one with that. Oh, this is so sad. I've lost my meatball. I'm actually really sad about that. But anyway, what I'm going to do quickly is I'm going to go ahead and fight the Brain of Cthulhu, get the materials, make myself another meatball because I don't feel safe without it. I know I've got a mage build going, but I do like to have the meatball for close combat. I'm sure you can all understand. So, yeah. I will see you back at the Crimson when I am going to kill the Brain of Cthulhu. So, yeah, I'll see you in a sec. Oh, one sec as well. I never actually commented on how I changed the cavern pylon, but it has appeared in a few episodes. Basically, I wanted to sort of make it look like it was sort of smacked together, like these guys were all sort of on an expedition, you know what I mean? That's sort of the look I was going for. And the traveling merchant literally just arrived down here. That's brilliant. But anyway, I want to buy some explosives so I can annihilate the Brain of Cthulhu's hearts. Alright, so after about 1,000 years, I've finally found a crimson altar that I could actually get to. So let's make ourselves a blooded spine, and now it's time for us to go back to the arena and fight the Bok. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and say right now, while coming down to the arena, I definitely didn't find crimson altar that I had already exposed, and there's definitely not 2 fucking crimson altars down here. Right, let's buff up. Bloodied spine. And let's see how this mage build does then. Where's he coming from? Oh, there. Hello. Hello, boys. Oh, God. Getting a bit rambunctious. There we go. Some are dead. Oh, God. He's batting me. He's batting me up. He's giving me a million debuffs. I need to be careful. Right, I'm starting to do him in. Right, he's going to give me more debuffs if I keep getting hit. I really like the fact that he debuffs you if he hits you. You know, it's really cool. That's one of my favourite things about this boss fight. I actually really do like this boss fight. I might like it more than the Eater of Worlds, not gonna lie. Oh, fuck. Hello. Back, boy. You know, I used to think this boss fight was a pushover, simply because he suffers from knockback, but Jesus Christ, if he didn't have knockback, I'd be screwed. Right, it's that one, it's that one, it's that one, it's that one. Oh, no, I don't want torches. Damn it, Torch God. Just because I haven't fought you yet doesn't mean you have to do this. There we go. Right, I didn't think we were going to lose, but when he started taking my health down very quickly early on in the fight, I started to panic. Yeah, but we won, and yeah, thank God. Let's see what we got then. We got another hasty Brain of Confusion. What's my armored? I prefer that. Right, let's just get out of here, because there's just so many things. Right, now let's go to the crafting area. Lovely. Alright, now we have 105 Crimtane bars. Thank you again, Relogic, for fixing the goddamn stacking. I had to think of the word for a second. The artery, or the meatball. Meatball! Yes. I want another meatball. A demonic the meatball. That's nice. I really like how they've, like, just keep the grammar, like, none. When these have, like, things on them. What are they called? Prefixes. Demonic the meatball. Yes. I love that. Alright, so now we can go ahead and explore through the jungle. Obviously, most of that Brain of Cthulhu fight will be cut out because it's not the point of the video. It did take me a while, though, not gonna lie. But let's head down. Let's not head down. I haven't got the buffs ready. God damn it. I'll be right back once I have. Get out of it. Oi! Oi! Get out! Get out! Oi! Hey! A meteorite's landed! Yay, I wonder where it's landed. Better not have landed on any of my builds or I will be miserable. I'll actually cry myself, like, to sleep. I'm scared to teleport back to the jungle. But I'm gonna do it. The bridge is intact, lads. Everything's intact. We're all good. We're all good. It didn't land on my house. That's what matters. I wouldn't mind if it landed on any other build, so long as it didn't land on this one. This one's my baby. I'm so happy with this jungle build. It's just, perfection. But, anyway, let's go do some exploring, because, yeah. I haven't done much progression stuff this episode. Let's just get a bit of that done. Right. Hello. Looks like I've just thrown a load of dynamite down here or something. Wouldn't surprise me if I did. I have a habit of doing that. It's quite fun. Yeah, meatball. Thank you. Right. Here we are. We've infiltrated the jungle. It was a lot easier getting in than it was in the expert mode series. Right. We didn't have demon eyes flying out of there for some reason. But anyway, let's see what's in this bad boy water chest over here. Oi! Oi! Get out of it. Right. Oh, jungle house. Yes. You need to get done in, good sir. I haven't actually fought a hornet in master mode yet, now I think about it. That is the worst chest I have ever seen in my life, but I want that sharpening station. They vertebrates can go. I want stingers as well, thank you. Don't need a depth meter. It is warding, but oh well. I would much prefer to sell these, but there's no one to sell them to. Melee weapons have armor penetration. Right, just gonna make me use the meatball when I'm supposed to be using mage weapons, but yeah, that's me. To be fair, the meatball's sort of a backup weapon. It's like my sidearm. I use it to help me get through tough spots when things are getting a bit too close for comfort. Yum, thank you very much. Alright, so that's going to make this mining escapade a lot faster. That's very nice. The main thing I want to find is a queen bee hive, so I can go ahead and set up the area for next episode. I was going to build like a fancy arena for it, but I'm kind of thinking against that now because I put so much emphasis on actual building in this series anyway. So, yeah, I'm going to do a basic arena off camera, and then we'll fight Queen Bee next episode after I've set up the ocean pylon. I think that sounds like a good plan for next episode. But, let's grab this jungle spore right here. That looks really weird because his vine isn't counted as a section. Anyway, here's a queen bee hive. That's very nice. Let's have a look in here. Bees. Alright, there's the queen bee thing. That's alright then. So long as I know where that is, we're okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carve out this sort of area and sort of leave the hive thing. Go away, bees. Alright, so I think I've got a decent area cleared out now. There's a ton of bees coming at me, but I'm just going to smack them with my pickaxe. They should die eventually. Come on, lads. There you go. But right, yeah, as you can see on the map, I have carved out pretty much a big area, so that's pretty good. I think this will be good enough for both Queen Bee and probably Plantera as well. I might have to make it a bit bigger for Plantera, but yeah, it's good to have a decently sized area ready in pre-hard mode. This is something I was thinking about ever since I found out that they were removing the ability to not fight Queen Bee on the surface, but fight her on the surface without an abomination. So, yeah, I thought I'd just build a big arena in pre-hard mode before I have to do it in hard mode, because that's one thing that can really put me off of a hard mode playthrough, is having to build the big old Plantera arena, which is really annoying, because Plantera is one of my favourite bosses by far, you know? But, yeah, I think I've cleared out most of the area ready for the arena now. I'm going to go ahead and build the arena off camera, though. I'd say that's about all we got time for this episode. I do hope you enjoyed it. It was a little bit all over the place, I know, but it was all setting up for next episode, really, which is to build an ocean town ready for the ocean pylon and fight the Queen Bee. So, if you enjoyed this episode of Terraria Master Mode, leave a like, leave a comment, and I will obviously reply. I love replying to comments, honestly, but anyway. Thank you again for watching this episode of Terraria Master Mode, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.